Hi everyone, my name is Jenna and welcome to my channel Divine Direction. In this video we are going to be looking at the messages for the sign of Virgo. So Virgo, you have an interesting spread. Definitely feel that it's going to unfold as we go through it, which is a message in itself. I'm kind of feeling that, especially with the Fool card, that some of you are beginning a new journey. But you also, interestingly enough, have the King of Pentacles beside that. And the way that I'm interpreting it is this could be you embarking on a new career, after leaving one that you've been with for a while. This could be you just embarking on the next stage of your life. It's been coming up a lot in the readings that we are leveling up, but I'm definitely feeling that you are seasoned in some way, shape, or form. Whether you just worked at some business for 5 years and decide to go out on your own or decide to try a new company. I'm not really sure what this is because it's a general reading, so it's going to be different for all of you. But there's definitely some sort of new beginning that that comes with experience. I'm hearing it comes with experience. So because I was kind of getting like you're not new. You're definitely not new, but it's a new beginning. It's interesting because you have the Death card in reverse. So to me, this is like an ending of something, but I'm hearing continuation. Okay, so we're going to put this away. It's a continuation. You have the Knight of Swords in reverse, so I feel that we're not charging towards whatever this is, whether it's a new career path. We're not charging towards it. We're taking our time. I'm definitely seeing the word contemplative, and I'm getting that with the Three of Wands. Taking our time to figure out what it is that we desire. For some of you, you could be visualizing just where you want to be or where you want to go. Whatever this is, I just feel good energy about it, okay? I'm definitely feeling with the zebra spirit that you're adding something new or fresh, right? Visionary. So to me, this is like a fresh perspective. So it could be that maybe you are in the same field, same career, but we're adding something new. Trying something different. Something out of the ordinary. This could be a new niche that we're trying, because you do have the deer spirit too, and the deer, like deer are beautiful. It doesn't matter, like they're so beautiful, but in comparison to a zebra is very, very different, right? Especially like where I come from, where you see deer every so often, but a zebra, I would have to go to the zoo or I'd have to travel to another country to be able to see a zebra, right? It's something different. It's something fresh. Definitely creative. Some kind of creative energy. Okay. So I kind of feel that maybe you're incorporating the old ways of doing something and trying something new as well. So this could be what this is too. Just like a refresh, whether it has to do with business, it could be in your life. It could be you learning something new. Okay, so an example that they're giving me is an example, something that I have thought about for myself before, where I love reading tarot. I love anything that's spiritual, but also maybe adding an element of psychology to it, or going to school for counseling and being able to mesh these two things together, okay? The zebra spirit, it doesn't have to be like completely eccentric. Whatever this is, this new aspect, this newness to whatever this is, because honestly, like me taking counseling classes or psychology and incorporating it into tarot, that could be different. I know some people who have done that, but it could be something different, but it's not like crazy. But it, I'm hearing it's so crazy, it just might work. But it's not that crazy. But it works, okay? It's something different, okay? That's what I'm getting. It's something different. So the interesting thing is the salmon card keeps coming out, and I interpret it in so many different ways for these readings, but I feel that they're frozen. It's like they're frozen mid-air. So some of you may have felt that you have plateaued or you've learned everything that you needed to at a certain level. I know with my my tarot reading, I feel that often, where it's like, okay, I hit a point where I feel like this is hitting the cap of my experience and my knowledge, so it's time for me to learn something new. So sometimes I gain knowledge from living my life experiences, other times it's through books, maybe documentaries, maybe going back to school, right? So there's a bunch of different ways that we can add in this refresh to our lives, and with the Fool, I'm definitely feeling like this is adding a little splash of freshness, newness. I'm seeing 80-20. So adding in just like a small amount to refresh, right? I do feel that whatever this is, you are going to be successful, and it can bring quick success, okay? Because you do have the Boat card, and to me this is talking about fast-moving energy, but I also interpret this card as working together as a team, okay? So for some of you, maybe you've always worked on your own and now you're working together as a team, or you're adding another team member in, or the opposite, where you've always worked as a team and now you're going about it alone. There's something slightly different in how you're doing things, but it's creating big change. For some of you, it could be your approach. I'm definitely feeling that for some of you, maybe you're being more assertive, but in a positive way, like not a bad assertive, but you are going for what it is that you desire, and that small little change is definitely making the difference. I always interpret the cross card in this deck as being reaching a big goal, accomplishing a big goal, okay? Yeah, this change is subtle, but it could lead to bigger changes as well. There's something to do with a nurturing spirit, okay? This is a universal 6 year, which to me 6 is about nurturing. And I felt that with this year about nurturing ourselves and nurturing our desires. So again, with the Knight of Swords in reverse, we are not moving at this at a quick pace. This is something that we are taking time to cultivate. We're taking time to nurture and grow within ourselves, within our businesses, whatever this is. We're taking this time to nurture and grow. So for some of you, if being more assertive, maybe you work in sales, or it's being more assertive with achieving the goals that you desire, right? It doesn't always have to be about business, but for some reason I always gravitate towards that. But maybe it's being more assertive. Maybe we start out slowly and practice. My guides have been driving me nuts lately because they have been very annoying, constantly chattering in my head, some positive things, some very negative things, and it's just like I keep saying no, 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 and my mom probably thinks I'm crazy, but I'm just like no, and if I say it in my head, they don't really listen, but if I speak it, if I vocalize it, they'll listen. Okay, it's very annoying, but I know this is part of a lesson that I need to learn, where it's okay for me to say no, it's okay for me to vocalize that I don't like this, okay? And one of the things in the past, it's been really difficult for me to speak up about that because I'm afraid of hurting someone's feelings, to the point where it's like I totally, I may have did things that I never wanted to do because I was afraid of hurting someone's feelings. So yeah, for some of us, this could be about slowly working on our confidence, building up our confidence, building up our ability to be assertive, our ability to say no, whatever this is. And it doesn't have to be just an aspect of yourself. This is so many different things that it could be, and it could be in a bunch of different areas of your life, but these subtle changes are creating big change. But there's like this fresh new energy. It's kind of giving me like the vibes of spring, which is coming up soon where I live, but it doesn't have to do with actual spring. It's just, you know, when spring comes and you have that fresh feeling, that's what I'm getting here. The spider on the bottom of the deck, I always get that as being like trying something slightly different. But we're incorporating something, a creative aspect, a new niche, or putting niches. I don't know what this is. It's bugging me, but there's so many people that could be watching this, right, and interpreting this. For some of us, it's the way that we go about interacting with other people or meeting other people. Subtle changes, okay? For others of us, yeah, this could do with our relationships. We do have the Lover's card in reverse. So how we approach people, how we approach our relationship. I'm definitely getting a business vibe though. How we deal with stuff, how we handle things, how we handle negative situations. But it's like an aspect of you is changing. Whatever this is, it's going to be a very positive thing. And it might start out smaller, okay? It might start out as being small. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so this is what I'm getting. So if we make those subtle changes, whether with our business, whether in our life, and we make those changes to a point where we feel comfortable, and it's like we hit a plateau or we hit a spot where we think, okay, I've done all that I can here. It's time to move to the next step, right? Or the next level. That's what I'm feeling here, okay? So, as I said, with the fish being frozen, right? They're frozen midway, but this is as far as they can get. So now it's time to add something else to create a bit more change. And that's how we're going to do it. Yeah. Definitely about subtle change, because especially with the Fool, and he's carrying light. He's traveling light. Like, he's not expecting to do any heavy lifting or be somewhere for a long amount of time. It's just a little bit here and then on to the next. And on to the next. Okay, Virgo, I'm going to end your message there, because honestly it's just a bunch of examples right now, which again could be very different for all of you. But I'm definitely seeing that we're building upon something that we've already built, and we're just using subtle changes right now, little baby steps, to be able to move forward. And when we feel that we have hit the top of that level, we're going to move to the next one, okay? All right, Virgos, thank you so much for watching. Please let me know if this video resonated, and hopefully I see you in the next one. Bye.